Got some pretty big Web3 news today. Starting off, UFC has signed a multi-year partnership agreement with Block Asset. Previous to this partnership, Block Asset has already teamed up with UFC celebrities to help with fan engagement. In fact, that's their mission, is to create value for fans and athletes through blockchain-specific technology. All across the board, we are seeing a resurgence or just a general acceptance of sports betting. Part of what Block Asset is doing is fantasy sports. You got Block Picks, you got Block Bets, you got Block Media, and they have something very interesting called preseason. I'm definitely not endorsing them, and they're definitely not the first ones to do this, but they do have a notable partner with UFC. If they can get other big associations with them, that would be great for the space, because sports and fantasy betting has a huge audience, and those people can onboard through this platform into crypto. That's going to be better adoption all around. And what would this be without their own tokens? They do have a token for this app. The token is called Block, and they said you could expect significant utility and engagement for holding the token. Very interesting, because typically NFTs will unlock utility, but in this case, if you just hold the token, you're going to get some cool stuff. Pretty sure there's like a leaderboard, but still, love it. And other pretty big news, I'm surprised this hasn't happened already, but maybe this is the first time that this happened with someone that's licensed. They put you through KYC, AML, which is anti-money laundering, and they hold gold bars in Brink. So this is what they're doing. They're allowing you to peg tokens. I'm not sure one-to-one or fraction to fraction how it works, but they peg it to actual physical gold held in a vault inside London, the Brink's vault. What's interesting to me about this is that crypto or Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation and or gold losing value. Here you get to use crypto to buy actual physical gold. Kind of working backwards in my opinion, but you know what? There's a big market for physical gold. I don't know why personally. I don't have any gold personally, so don't come at me. But it's very valuable to a lot of people. So if you want to diversify away from crypto, then you can take a look at the Swarm platform. What's very interesting about this is the dynamic trading option. So you get to leverage this into DeFi. If you have a lot of physical gold, like the Asian community, not me, other people, they have a lot of gold just sitting at their house. And if you can leverage it versus just collecting dust, well, it's not collecting dust, it's increasing in value, but you can leverage that value, then for some people, they can, have some good upside. They call it activating your own gold, or like we talked about earlier in the UFC, gambling, sports betting. That's what it is. If you have gold, just hold it, it goes up. But if you want to get a little bit cray-cray, take a look at Swarm. Personal data has been called gold for the 21st century by the likes of Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, amongst many other successful people. And right now, something very popular for you to protect and own your own data is something called the Solana Saga phone. Basically the first Web3 DeFi phone out there in existence. Now the question is if DePIN actually works, which is decentralized private networks. And I've interviewed some people on our podcast, check out the links down below, that says it actually does. They actually did a use case where they had one server running, hosting a local game, shut off everything else, and that game was running beautifully off of, whoever that person may be. How is a decentralized server for phones going to work? Well, it eliminates single points of failure, enhancing security and privacy, number one. And also with cloud virtualization, which they call it, it helped manage demanding tasks like streaming, downloads, removing the need for high-spec local devices. All that to say, everything is faster through the cloud and is decentralized, maybe even quicker. All right, so who cares about this? Well, this could be a free cell phone service. A phone set to airdrop 20,000 access passes to their decentralized cloud services. Now, this specific airdrop is for people who has ordered the Solana Saga Phone 2. If you haven't, you can still get on a wait list. It's over 100,000 orders already. Not to worry, the phone's not coming out to 2025, so there's no free phone service for anyone just yet. But like we were saying earlier, your data is gold to a lot of people. Now in Web3, they will pay you handsomely for that. Web2, they don't pay you. They're trying to extract value, and they take your data and they sell it to other people. Of course, the service got to work, and you can't be like, can you hear me now? Because then, we'll just go back to Web2 if that's the case. If you've been watching us for a while, we talked about Solana Saga Phone 2, which actually paid for itself because of a free meme coin that was airdropped to the users who ordered the phone. You didn't even have to have the phone. You were airdropped close to $250, $300 worth of tokens that covered almost the entire cost of the phone itself. And that's what we do here in Real Talk NFT, Real Talk Web3. We get ahead of the trends and we know where the puck is going. If you love Web3, blockchain, NFTs, crypto, then definitely subscribe because we got 3 market updates weekly. Feel free to engage with us anywhere we are, Twitter, Instagram, and even check out our podcast. But stay safe out there. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.